Well, we live in a country. Look at this headline where 40% of Americans can't afford to cover a $400 emergency expense. So if you have an expense of like 400, wow, my car broke down or whatever, yeah, what do? Well, this is why the bankers and uh, the payday loan people and everything make billions of dollars out of this, and the credit card companies. Now, what people don't know is that the government gives out an average of $22,000 in free money to average Americans every year. That's a total of like $2.4 trillion. Yeah. So you got $22,000 per family, that's given out by the government, and have people have to go to payday loans, and that's crazy. Well, the biggest problem with that to me, and I've been studying this problem for 40 years or more, is that the government doesn't advertise. Nobody knows where they are, and you can't find them on Google because, when people give out free money, they don't have money to advertise, and Google only wants to makes money from people who advertise. So the payday loan people, the banks and everything, they're advertising, they're selling money when the government's giving away free and they don't know. Then the other problem I've seen after all this work is that it's not places where people would think it is, and it's not in Washington, it's local. And the programs are local. There's thousands and thousands of programs. So what I've done, and I always wanted to do this after working on this problem for 40 years and helping thousands, even millions of people find out about these programs, is that this country should have a single reference source. And that's my expertise, is developing reference sources. A single guide to every government money program that's available in your state, because that's where it is. It's local. It's not Washington. It's local. So I really now, after 4 years of researching and collecting this information, have one for every state where you get over 300 of the best programs that's available in your state for money that you could use to live on, or you're going to school, or you're in financial trouble, or you're in debt and can't get out of it, or you want to start a business and need extra money to live on. You're going to get an education. You need money to live on when you get a job. All these programs are there. And also money to pay bills for lawyers or doctors or anything like that you can't even imagine. So I put it all in one reference source together with all the links. You have the links, in your state to apply for this money. And so if it's state by state, and I have one, I call them the one stop. And if you want to know about it, it's go to www.lesko.com/one stop. And you could choose your state, download the report, and start applying. Now, if you don't want to pay this, and I shouldn't be doing this. To me, the IRS should be sending this out with every tax application. When you pay your taxes, you should get this, because people don't know. People don't know. Like some states, every state has emergency money. So this $400, man, some states give up to $1,600 if you need an emergency. Because see, if you don't satisfy the emergency, you won't be able to go to a job, won't be able to, your life stops. So there are programs like this, but they're hard to know. And certainly you have to go bureaucratic hurdles to get over them. They just don't, oh, okay, you look cute and we'll give you $1,600. No. And so, but that's okay. That's the process, like anything else, getting a job or getting a mate. You have to go through the process and find somebody. And that's what this is. But I show you where they are, because you go to Google, you get a billion websites. Sure, they're giving out $1 billion, but very few websites are giving it out. And you go to Google and you get a billion websites. So that's overwhelming, and you can't do that. And I feel I'm the only person in America who's ever done this. Probably the only one who was nuts enough to try to do it. But I've been doing it so long, and I really enjoy it because it's important, I feel. People think America is terrible. And sure, we have terrible parts, like all of us. But it's also there to try to help people. If you know where it is, how to use it. Doesn't work all the time, neither do I. But it certainly will never work if you don't try. And that's what America is all about, is trying, finding out the help that's out there to help you have a better life, to help you pay for problems that you don't know how to pay for, to give you free expertise and care and whatever, if you know the right places to go. And it'll take effort, right? Even with my research, you have all the websites, but it still take effort. And that's the key in life. Are you going to put in the effort to make a change? Well, here are tools. You got over 327 tools right in your state that you could use to help you get out of debt, pay your bills, get a business going, go back to college, buy a house, fix up a house. All these things are there. But nobody's advertising except me. And so I got to try to make a living so I can stay doing it. But if you don't want to use me, that's fine. There's some places to start. One, you have something called a 211. 211.org. You can go there. They're all the nonprofit organizations that help people and don't charge money. That's why you can't find those in Google. The other thing is your local reference librarian. Man, they know a lot about the local stuff. And you contact them, and they're free. They're wonderful people. They're going to know more about local stuff. You go on the internet and find people that are in California. You live in New Jersey. That's not going to help you. You want that person who lives in New Jersey and knows the programs there. That's what I put together. And that's what your reference librarian will know better than anybody. And your elected official. They're in business to help you find this stuff. So you call your congressman, senator, stuff like that. And tell you the truth, if they get you $10,000 to solve a problem, you'll vote for that son of a gun no matter what they do. This is how they get elected. So use me, use them, whatever. Just use the system. It's there. The rich folks are using it. So why not